His name is Augie. Augie the Corgi. He is a doggy with a red and white fur coat.
Whew.
James?
Good afternoon, morning, evening or night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this episode of the Jar Media podcast. Today you are...
Again, you got it wrong. Every time.
Okay.
JARCAST.
You're
I just wanted to show him my cannons.
You're ruining my flow. If I was a rapper, Jim, we'd be beefing right now. We'd be beefing.
So, boys, what number is this? 116 or something?
116. Oh,
116.
better just tell my mum not to message me.
We're all here for a change. This is
A first
for
this
a while,
fucking
at least.
year, probably.
Yeah, I like
Yes.
your shirt, James. It looks good.
Huh?
So
What?
we're going to start this episode off with a little surprise we got from a jarling out there. The most awesomest jarling. He's got to be the most awesomest jarling at this point.
Probably, yeah.
He went out of his way to send us like a care package full of gifts.
We see Jim and I got... You've got a 5 kill streak.
Yeah. You got a 5 kill streak, and his name is Joseph, and he sent us this box down here we're about to open on the cast, alongside 4 personalised kind of letters and this picture of Jara's Lego. I'll quickly... Should I read this thing first? Or should I show what's in it?
Oh,
Should probably read it first.
alright, bro.
Yeah.
You do you, bro.
For Jar, hello, my name is Joseph, and I bring greetings from Toronto, Canada. So we had to send it from goddamn Canada. A place where you have fans aplenty. Considering how many hours upon hours I've spent listening to every single episode of the JARCAST, and how it's helped me get through a lot of homework, boring weekends, stressful after-school moments, or long car rides, I felt the best way to express my gratitude for the content you've all provided is to recreate the JARCAST in the best format possible, Lego.
James, why are you man spreading like that?
Nothing. It's because the trousers go up and they squeeze your balls, so you've got to push them down
Yeah.
sometimes.
I guess that's all I need to really say from this,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Well, I mean, I've not seen this. I don't think I have anyway.
You haven't seen it?
Well, have I seen pictures of it? Did we see pictures of it before?
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to open it now so we can see if it's survived even, because I haven't checked. I don't know which way up it's supposed to be, but
Poop, de scoop, de whoop.
it's pretty secure.
James!
Are you unboxing it on camera, Alex? Put it like in camera.
I'm
the other
getting
way.
it so I can actually open it first.
So anyway, women in video games. That's unacceptable.
So, women in video games.
Oh, I didn't
Trying to figure out
alright.
share that thing that I saw. I should. Okay, I'm going to go find it quickly.
I think it's been glued, so it should be... Oh, Joseph did a good job.
This Joseph guy surely is a good rapper.
I can't do it, guys.
Sure you can. Sure you can. You just gotta believe. Yeah.
Okay, it's nearly there. It looks like it's together. I think that's fine because it can move. This is so scary. There we go.
Alex.
Yeah?
You don't have to laugh like that.
No, but he does. It's a legal requirement that he laughs like that. I'll use it once.
He does that whenever he
Cast.
opens a thing of Lego.
Mm-hmm.
It's just his natural reaction.
I'm pretty sure it's glued, so we should be alright here. It's a nice size.
That's what she said.
Okay, it seems together. Nice. And it's in a bag. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
damn,
boy.
son.
It is glued. Just making sure all the assembly stayed together. It did. Oh no, there's
Oh.
one. The creeper head fell off, but I'm gonna just put it back on. There we go.
Creeper's letting us down.
Creeper.
That's pretty amazing.
Oh man.
Have a look at this, guys.
I have seen it, so it yeah.
And that'll be a permanent addition to the
The mise en scène.
That's crazy. He even got like the windows right and everything.
Yeah.
The jar
Fucking
table.
Oh wait, it's the computer at
Yeah, I noticed
it's
that.
broken
but-
in half, but it's okay. I
Pass it
fixed
around, Ruben, because there's more.
No, but the
in here.
chair as well. The chair tipped a little bit. I don't know if the glue had fully set before it started getting moved around or
Oh
something.
yeah, I remember this because he went to
So they're
the
also
extreme
little-
It was very good.
depth of the fucking body
There are
part.
also little things in here.
Yeah.
Um,
Are any of them edible?
some no, they're not
I'm
edible.
still looking.
They have things written on them, so if I pass you some of them, you can read them.
Are they edible?
No. Jim?
Oh, they
James?
got a cool desk ornament. Open,
Oh
if
yes,
you dare.
I go through them one by one, and
I hope he hasn't farted
You just
in any
read
of these
your one.
bags.
it's absolutely wonderful.
it's
really-
just put that on
the-
the, on the middle, James.
The
when you're-
detail on this is really
I
good
know,
as
it's
well.
really
It's
accurate.
fucking insane.
Look at that. Stormtrooper helmet.
So
Good
you've got
one,
Stormtrooper.
Morty. Excellent.
It's got to compliment the choice of paper for the letters and things.
Yeah, it was
Nice
tasteful.
paper, man. Tasteful.
James, what does your one say?
Is that?
The Last Jedi was great, wasn't it? Enjoy this
Yeah.
figure. Super posable.
What is it? It looks like Ray. A Ray figure.
So James
You
can
mean-
hot glue it.
Oh no, the bag.
And Jim, what's your one?
He wrote on it. Since I knew you enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy 2 as much as I did, I thought you might enjoy having this figure,
So you can hot glue it.
so I can hot glue it. And it's a little Star-Lord.
Ah. Hello, Chris.
Fuck you, Chris.
There's something here which I can't figure out what it is. Who wants this one?
What?
Read this, Ruben.
Figured this was appropriate. Cheerio or something.
See what's in it. It's like a green thing.
It's
No, it's wrapped up.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh, that's a bus.
Oh my god! Wait, aren't those? You had to kind of go out your way to get one of these, didn't you? Right?
I don't know.
The London bus. I thought you could only get them from the Lego shop itself.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah,
but
and
should I put that next to?
It was just wrapped in a. Yeah. Put it next to the thing. It's just wrapped in a green.
Those are actually really good for cleaning up dust.
Yeah, they are. I was going to say this is a dust thing, isn't it?
And there's one more. I feel like Jim, if you put Star-Lord on the desk, you need to have this one.
I put him in a gangster pose.
Oh, what about you? Got to put the Stormtrooper helmet somewhere then as well.
And finally, Jim. Oh no, there's Ray, but
He was kind of ahead of the curve on this meme here.
Figured this would be a good meme. Who could forget Brian with the emoji bee? we need no longer fear the banana. He's poseable as well.
Brian, no, Brian.
Can I
Damn,
see
that
it, Jim?
looks like a good butt plug. I've got to say.
can I see the Brian?
Pose it out.
See, this is what I wanted from my loot crate.
Yeah.
Hello, loot crate. Take some pointers from this crate.
Thank you, Joseph, for all that.
Thank
those
you.
goodies.
Although what I really would have wanted is an actual lightsaber. So a bit disappointed actually.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Get me a.
Next time I want a
Mouse.
real lightsaber that cuts things.
I want the knife from
1,000-degree knife cuts through Coke bottle or whatever.
no,
From Hitchhiker's Guide.
Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide that toasts
Mhm.
bread as you cut it.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
So what's been happening then?
Jim just sort of sat there thinking, man, that knife really would be good.
Imagine
You could
cutting
toast the
brioche with
shit
it.
out of stuff. Oh man,
That would be sweet as fuck.
you could slice you could bake camembert as you slice it.
So, Joseph,
Definitely.
next time, 1,000-degree knife, please.
It has to stay 1,000
Yeah.
degrees
The
for
whole
the
way.
journey.
Just turn a blow
And actually just be like illegal for, post, but
James is having a fun time over there.
Dab. No, I can't.
What do we normally talk about at the beginning? I guess what happened. Oh, there is something I saw happen which was pretty lol.
There's a few things, but I've forgotten it all now.
Yeah.
the only like kind of story I have is just sort of like unpleasant and like not really fun to tell. Just about fights outside of my block that I lived in at university.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
So are you going to tell it or not?
just it sounded like a domestic. It was a lesbian couple, I was informed, and it was just one of them was just beating the other one outside the building, and that
Nice.
was what I heard. I just heard domestic abuse. No, lots of screaming and thumping.
That's really lighting the mood. Great.
It's epic.
Well,
I
it was
saw
only-
something that lightens the mood though. Outside of the supermarket the other day, we're talking about flossing. There's just this little kid standing outside Sainsbury's just flossing to himself. We're not trying to entertain anyone, just
Really?
doing
Practicing.
doing all this. Yeah, it was just, and he was doing it flawlessly.
No, but you find that's not funny
You do it
because Alex, in 1 month he's probably going to get beaten up in school.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not, because everyone does Fortnite. They'd be like, "Whoa, mate, this kid can do the Fortnite dance."
That's the old Fortnite dance.
Yeah, there'll be
in
a
a
new
month. There'll be a new one, and if you do that old one, you get bullied.
Yeah.
You need to be caught up on the JARCAST.
When I was I don't know if I ever told this. When I was in Norway, I was eating in a restaurant at this right near this kind of landmark of the city I was in, and there were like these, because I guess it's like a kind of a port town. They have those like stones, kind of like semi-triangular kind of bollards they just have all over the place. And this kid just climbed up on top of one and was just he was flossing, and he did another one of the dances I don't remember, and he just kept like dabbing as well. And I didn't get a video of it or anything, which is really stupid. But I was just watching him like,
You go, kid.
what? Yeah, I didn't know if to be like, damn, yeah, own it, man, do it, or like, what the fuck?
Like the kid in the escalator going.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That was a classic vid.
The best ones are when like they don't know they're being watched, and it is just like they're practicing.
We all do it though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, be honest. Have you ever practiced any of these things?
Well,
Like
I haven't
dabbing,
practiced. I just kind
flossing.
of do it.
No, I
Any
don't,
of
I don't
them?
really practice them. No.
How does one become?
You have to practice
effective
it, don't
at-
you? Have to practice. Have to practice.
So
it.
you gotta
You
look
don't
in
have
the
to
mirror.
practice to dab.
Well, no, dabbing's pretty easy, apart from when you're like a parent, because then you like do this or something, and it's like,
when
Say-
Dad does it,
How does he do it?
I can't do it as badly as he does. So
okay, well, where are his arms? Like, kind of.
I don't know. One's at 12 o'clock, one's at 6. But it's just
This or some shit. Like.
it's just nonsense.
So, I mean, really, you just got to look at this, and you should know.
We have our guide right there. Jim, you said you had something.
Did I?
Yeah, you said, yeah, I have loads of things.
No, I said loads of stuff has happened, but I don't like know any of it. There's that woman who lost a TV program.
Oh, Roseanne.
Yeah, because she called a black politician an ape.
Yeah.
Something about Planet of the Apes and the Muslim Brotherhood, was it that one, or was
Yeah.
that something else?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I was
it
just
was
like, for a start, the joke doesn't really make much sense, but alright.
It's not, I mean, it's not really a joke, is it?
No, it's not even a joke, no, it's just a straight up, like, pointed, just insult. Like,
Yeah.
but not even, like, clever. It's not even based on anything, it's just
No,
like,
exactly.
being a cunt.
I think she
And not
was
being funny.
actually a Muslim as well.
Apparently, I thought I read that she's not. She doesn't have anything to do with the Muslim Brotherhood or
Really?
something. Yeah, that's what I read. I don't fucking know. It's
And
American.
apparently her show was just
American
doing
shit.
numbers. Like, it was just crushing. And then this happens and it gets cancelled.
Mhm.
Who's this? I have literally
I
no
think-
fucking clue. You're on about.
Is-
Roseanne, it's
is
some
John Goodman in
American
it?
show. John Goodman is in it, yeah. So he's just lost a gig. He's
Yeah.
gonna have to do another
Fucking-
Transformers movie so he can buy his 7th house. Poor boy.
Morgan Freeman.
supposedly, is a little bit of a raper.
It's not even surprising at this point.
We got Drake and Pusha T feuding it out.
Who gives a fuck about that?
Yeah, it's
that
lame and
beef.
stupid.
I like it slow cooked.
It's
gravy.
You're never gonna have some Tupac, Biggie.
Where they just kill each other in the end.
Yeah, they just get each other.
One of them kills the other from the grave as well, basically. It was a straight up from the grave.
He threw that
That's
plasma
sticky,
grenade.
and it just took like a few years and just.
It didn't take years, did it? I'm pretty sure like he died like the next day.
I want to say it was a matter of months. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure it was like a
lasted
matter
a
of
bit
like
longer.
weeks. Like as soon
I
as
don't
like
actually
Pac
know.
was shot, it was like we're gonna go fuck up
Anyway,
Biggie.
the Tupac and Biggie Smalls news is a bit old now.
Yeah,
Let's
like,
Have we seen anything, listened to anything, done anything relevant?
I'm nearly at the end of Initial D.
Really?
God damn.
is this your second or third?
This
or
is like
more?
my 7th.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Why do you like it so much again?
Because this is fun. It makes me smile, and that's like good.
But you know everything that's coming up.
But it still makes me smile because it's like the music kicks in. It's like that's really stupid, but you just smile.
Dark Souls Remastered came out.
What are you guys' impressions?
I've hardly played it, have we really?
We've done the first 2 bosses.
No, I was, just playing it because it's like it was Dark Souls in it.
I like an excuse to play the first Dark Souls again,
Yeah,
because although it has aged, I've got a soft spot for that.
it
Young
has
lad.
fucking aged, hasn't it? Going to that from playing Dark Souls 3,
But
which is
isn't
like,
it a
damn, this is
remaster?
the perfection of
Mhm.
combat. To,
Is it called Dark Souls Remastered?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's quite
is
cheeky, isn't it?
is there anything
Not
different,
really.
or is it just an upwards?
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
what a remaster is, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is actually. It is
Then
what
what's the
remaster is.
fucking point?
What's Halo 2 Anniversary then?
That's
A remake.
remaster. It's not a remake. It's a skin.
Just
That's
like
what I mean,
how
though, but there's
Fallout
not even
4
a
is
skin on
Fallout
Dark Souls,
3.
is
There's a certain level of remaster. You remaster an album. That's it's still the same album pretty much.
Yeah,
It sounds a bit better.
I mean, they have added like different assets and shit to Dark Souls.
Oh, did they?
It's just less noticeable because the time between Dark Souls 1 and the remaster is way smaller than Halo 1 to the remaster, which was 10 years. So the differences are going to be way more noticeable for the Halo ones.
I suppose.
Fallout got announced yesterday.
don't care.
What is that?
Don't
Not
care.
Elder
Give a
Scrolls
shit.
6. Don't care.
Well,
Yeah, I don't care
it's
either.
going to be Destiny Fallout.
Oh, for God's sake, really?
Yeah, it's an online game.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's gonna be shit because Fallout 4 was shit.
Okay.
Damn, James is just firing shots. Well, what have I've listened to like everything by 9 Inch Nails now. So I've done.
I was listening to
Nice.
The White Stripes because Jim was listening to it on Spotify, so I was like, click. So I listened to it for like hours straight. It's alright, pretty good.
A few hours before we started recording, Gorillaz announced and released a new song.
Mm-hmm.
What's it called?
Was it
Ruben?
that recent?
Humility.
It- When I listened to it, it was uploaded like an hour ago.
Yeah, I listened to it 10 minutes after it appeared.
Mhm.
I think it's like back on track for Gorillaz. It's
Yeah.
going back.
I've got to piss. I'm
stuff.
sorry. I've got to piss.
That's fine.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you like it, Jim?
Yeah, I do.
I didn't like Humans from the beginning.
No?
I hated it from the beginning.
I don't
And,
dislike
No,
Humans.
do you not remember my criticism from the beginning? It's too political. And then what do you guys criticise it for the other day? Oh, the same reason.
Did you say that?
Yes, I'm ahead of the game, Alex. Head of the game.
The problem is not that it's like too political.
political.
You can make
Most of them.
if you make
music is
anything
done,
subtle enough, then it's fine.
doesn't
Kids with
matter.
Guns?
But yeah, exactly. But
but Humans wasn't. It was more.
because of the people that were featured,
Mm.
Yeah,
They're
all
just
of
like-
Damon Albarn's bits are normal Gorillaz
I mean, like
stuff,
the
but
song
it's just not much of
that
it.
he wrote, Andromeda,
hmm
nothing to do with the concept.
Really good
Yeah.
song.
really at all.
All the best songs on it are, so...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's weird that it's like coming out at the end of June already, so...
It's out the 29th.
It's good. They're doing like the
album,
opposite of what they did with Humans, where they released so many singles for Humans, you felt like you'd already heard most of the
Yeah.
album. All the major beats, at
They
least.
they released most of the like highlights of the album
Yeah,
before it was out.
which kind of takes some of the punch away.
Yeah, definitely.
I never listened to the full album. I just listened to the main singles. They like announced.
Oh, you never even listened to the
No,
album?
I did. I did eventually listen to it, and it's just like Nothing
It's their worst
compared to
album.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
easily.
It definitely is. Not including like the
Four.
iPad ones and shit.
The iPad one was really good because it had armadillo. I don't fucking know.
Armadillo.
Amarillo.
Armadillo.
Did Barney, you know.
I'm a armadillo.
I watched 13 Reasons Why.
Yeah.
Going to be talking
my
about.
God.
You, Jim, tell me what you think of 13 Reasons Why, just quickly.
I think it's fucking dog shit.
Nice.
That's basically it.
Better or worse than the first season so far?
Well,
You've only seen like a couple eps at this point.
yeah, that's the thing. It's been so long since I watched the first season.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that kind of pissed me off about the first season, I was at my old job, and I'd go in and all these people would talk about it, and they would say about how like great and how good the messages are in it and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like,
Don't rape.
yeah,
Don't
basically.
bully. It
It's like-
bad.
It's such an oversimplification.
Yeah.
It's like they've done no research on the subject. It's just this fucking
Mhm.
dweeb that went to school, and like someone called him a dweeb, so he wrote a fucking show about killing himself.
Just like F the Prom. So.
Well, I've watched 6.5 episodes. Well, no, 7.5 of a full 8 episodes of. Actually, no, it's 6.5 episodes of Happy
Yeah.
with an
It's
exclamation
been
mark.
recommended to
My
me.
mummy said it's very
It
good.
is very good.
I've
I
never heard
really
of it.
like it. I need to finish it, and I will soon.
I finished Bates Motel.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last time, but.
No,
I
he said
think- no,
he's
I s-
watch it. He was
I
started
said it to you privately.
Oh,
Right.
I for some reason know about this. Did you mention it? Yeah.
We might have all been
I've
playing
never seen
some
it, so
Star
I-
Wars together.
Yeah.
But I really like that show.
Fuck yeah.
It's got one of the best like things I've ever seen done in a TV show.
in terms
in the
of
last
what?
episode, in the way they show how much a character has changed,
Oh, I see.
and I was like mind blown at how well they did this one like scene, I guess.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. James, you look like you wanted to say something.
No, I haven't really watched anything. I've got Netflix, but I just haven't watched anything.
Yeah.
Actually disappointing.
I also watched American Psycho not too long ago. That was my second time. Fuck. Second time watching it. I only slept like 4.5 hours, by the way. So about the yawns. Second time watching American Psycho, though. It's better than I remembered it because I always thought it was good, but I just didn't remember quite how good it was.
Mhm.
And then I watched it and I was like, damn, that movie's...
I like when
Really
that happens. When
fucking
you remember
good.
something as being just fine, and then you rewatching it, you're like, I really
It wasn't
gelled
even-
with it at that time.
Yeah, it wasn't even like I remembered it as being fine. I just remembered it being as like, yeah, good. But I'd forgotten why I thought that at all.
Yeah,
or
I
most
have
of the
loads like
film.
that.
Yeah, and then I was just like, fuck, goddamn. Christian Bale. What a terrifying individual. He's terrifyingly, like, ripped in it as well.
Even
He's
in
just
films where he's
so-
not supposed to be terrifying, he's terrifying.
And meanwhile, in The Dark Knight, he's so not terrifying.
He's a little bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's cool to hate the Dark Knight.
Yeah, it's hitting the Dark Knight now.
Dark Knight is really fucking good.
Yeah, it is.
I can't watch it. I can't watch it though.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but...
Neither have I. Because I watched it way too many times in a small.
You
I
used
just-
to watch it like once a
yeah,
week.
I was going to say,
yeah.
I used to do it. I come home from school, what am I doing? Dark Knight. Just watch it again.
Mhm. It's every film fan's like film diploma, the first bit of
Mhm.
education.
Successfully watched The Dark Knight and possibly Inception.
I wasn't that crazy about it.
Really?
Yeah.
And now
It-
you're wrong.
No.
Proven wrong.
No, I mean it's. I wouldn't put it in like my favorite film, like my top 10 probably.
Well,
But
probably
you-
wouldn't be in
but
my
what?
top
Because
10
Is it one
either.
of those ones you appreciate as just being...
I-
yeah.
It's like really good, and
It's not your, like, I feel something about this.
like I can't even explain why Mad Max just like all,
Well, it's
all
just the
4 of
feeling, isn't
those
it?
movies would be in my top 10.
I fucking watched Mad Max one as well. I think I watched loads of shit. I remember one of the last times I did a cast.
Back
I just
in
remember
April.
saying, like, I watched like 8 films and it was just like, yeah, most of them were shit, but you know.
You know, it's something I sort of tend to do now.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm watching a film that I have no idea what the quality is going to be like, and I'm really just finding it dull or boring, I just turn it off. Because I already have to watch so much garbage anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what you have to think is, even if I watch this, the experience I get from this, you could just get another experience that's better anyway. Because, you know, people say, well, you might miss out. Probably not. I'll just have something else that's equivalent to it.
Yeah.
And I'm ignorant to the rest of it, so I don't care.
Do you agree with the sentiment that if you don't watch like the entirety of a movie, then you can't review it?
Well, that's why I didn't rate it on Letterboxd. I was watching the Netflix film Cargo. It's like a zombie film with Martin Freeman that came out recently.
I think it probably depends on the film, doesn't it?
And I got about an hour past the hour point, and I was like, I'm just really not feeling this. It's just sloppy to me, so I went off it. But I didn't rate it on Letterboxd because I thought could have a really good third act or something. Don't know. Probably won't, but I'm still going to give it the benefit of the doubt on that one. I think it's different when it applies to like games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
because some games have like awful intros.
Well, yeah, but if I was, it's hard, isn't it? Because I was going to say, if I was watching a film where I thought, my God, this film is shot horribly and the sound is fucking terrible, then immediately I'm like, well, this is just badly made, isn't it? And that puts a film immediately down to like 1. If the sound and
if the technical aspects,
are bad, But that's one of the things. If a film isn't amazing in other ways, but it's really good in how it looks, and it's all edited really nicely, and it sounds really well, it sounds really good, then I'll be like, well, you know, it's like a
the thing,
5 or 6 out of 10 or whatever. You know, I'm like, it kind of deserves that because of how good it was at those things. But a game, it's like, this game feels fucking bad and it looks fucking bad, and you're like, fuck it, half a star. Fuck it, fuck this game.
Fallout New Vegas, basically.
Yeah, that game was really good, like other things, though, doesn't it? So,
the thing is, it's like I'm the opposite of that because I don't watch any movies. So when I watch a movie, it's like, oh my God, this is great. Yeah. So I've watched like 3 movies this year.
It's something to be to me about mediocrity. You know, if it's neither exceptionally good or bad, and it's just completely middling, it just feels like a waste.
Yeah.
Whereas, like,
because you could just get a better experience or something anyway elsewhere.
You just spend the whole time thinking, man, I'm bored. I could be experiencing.
And then you just end up doing
like
this.
Yeah, I did keep going on my phone, and I was like, why am I even bothering?
Yeah, just do something else. See, when I'm bored of a film, I'll just skim and be like, is anything happening yet? Nope. Anything happening here? Nope. 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 Fuck it then. Fuck this film. And that's that. I did that with Elysium.
Oh,
but that film,
that's a perfect example.
That's one of those ones where I was like, I got enough from that to know that this film stinks.
Well, yeah, I think giving a film an hour for a film I think that's under 2 is more than enough.
You've committed, 50% of its runtime.
Yeah.
You've committed your time to that.
Well, the way I see it is, if the first act doesn't grip you in any way, then chances are it's not going to.
My parents you'd be right. 10-minute rule.
10 minutes.
They give it 10 minutes.
Yeah. I started watching 2001 the other day, but then I was like, this is not the right time for watching this.
Yeah.
And like the first 10 minutes is just like animals.
It's like 30 minutes, is that?
Well, I didn't go any further than that because I was just like,
you have to be in the right mood to watch that movie. But
yeah. Maybe if I was sat somewhere more comfortable with a drink, I would have liked it. But I was sat,
and also extremely high.
I just watched American Psycho, so that's quite a fucking like, this film just fucking goes. And I was just sat in my own comfortable office chair at university, and just was like, I can't do this. I cannot do this right now. This is horrible.
Yeah.
So 10-minute rule though
is too little.
That's too little. Yeah, I don't stand by that.
Well, but then, like a TV show, how many episodes do you give it?
1.
Yeah,
you give it 1.
Yeah,
really.
You give it.
No, you give it like the free rule.
No, you do it episode by episode. If the first episode makes you want to watch the next, then you watch the next, and then if the next closes everything that intrigued you.
There's so many shows that have like terrible first seasons though, and then like become amazing.
Then there's the opposite to that, like Attack on Titan, really good first season, the rest is just fucking shite.
I don't even know if that's a really good first season because there's so much like that by conventional TV drama standards or anything like that. It's just shite. Loads of it is shite.
Yeah, I think I'd hate it if I rewatched.
Yeah, I think I'd just be like, this is fucking trash, and I can't be bothered.
It's like the first watch is okay, then it's just like...
Well, I was 16, and...
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'd never really watched an anime before, and I did enjoy the novelty of it, but now I'd just be like... No.
I like with anime a lot of the time, they've got really creative ideas and shit like
just
that.
Maintaining them,
But it's... they tend to over-explain it.
Yeah.
Because they think their idea is so good, you need to be told 24/7, like what the fuck is going on,
Like I
why
remember.
it's going on.
Hang on, we'll continue this train of thought after these messages.
See, I remember when I watched Attack on Titan season 1, I got really pissed off with the whole like, and the basement at Eren's house, you've got to go down there and find the secret, and they tell you like 8 times, and it's like, I fucking know, okay, my memory is good enough to remember this. I know it was split into 2 parts, and maybe you can refresh it at the start of the second part of the fucking season, okay, and that's fine,
like
fuck it, do
episode.
it. But it was every episode. Eren and the key and the chest and your dad's basement at your house where your mum died, and you were there, and your friends were there, and then you became an Attack on Titaner, and you're a Titan. Spoilers. And then fuck it if it's spoilers. I don't fucking care.
When it comes to
don't fucking watch it.
When it comes to anime, the best stuff is always movies. Every idea is best done as a movie.
Yeah. I'm not really much of an anime expert, so I can't really say.
I've played Metal Gear Solid, so I know what I'm talking about.
I've also watched One Punch Man, and I liked that the most of all the animes I have sort of had anything to do with, because it didn't really take itself particularly seriously at all, and it was just kind of a joke start to finish. So I was like, yep, that was funny.
That's what Initial D is, until it gets to the later stages, then it just takes itself
I thought
seriously.
it took itself seriously from the beginning.
You saw the first season.
And I said, "Is this supposed to be serious?" And you said, "Yes."
It's not serious. It's fucking dumb, and it's watching it. It's really not a good show. It's really fucking bad, but it's really great.
Why is it called Initial D again? What's the D? Just drift. Sure.
No, it's like some dream.
Initial
or some
D's nuts?
shit. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Later it becomes like Project Dream.
Anyway. Oh, no. That was just something separate. That was to remind me to put the rubbish out. So.
Wait.
As always on the JARCAST,
We have questions
we have questions from the Reddit community.
from the Pornhub comment section.
Here's a question I know all of you will be asking. You know, how long is Ruben going to be around for? Well, this episode, the next episode, and then I'm gone for like 3 weeks, but then I'm back again.
And then he's never coming back.
But then I'm back again until like, you know, for like 3 months. So
I'm also probably going to disappear at some point.
Where are you going?
where the fuck are you going?
I don't know.
I'm going.
I might just drive across Europe.
Yeah, I'm going away. You know, I'm not in the country for 3 weeks, so.
You're doing a me.
That's not really good enough, though, is it?
Well, you're not really good enough.
We're going to have
either.
disagreements, Ruben.
Yeah, well.
Here we go. Pillowy Pillow's going to start us off this episode with a question saying, Jar feels pretty limitless in what you guys say, but are there any topics that you feel will be too far, even for Jar? Too far, even for Jar.
Is that the name of this episode?
No, because it's James's.
It's
Oh,
my,
is it? I've already won though, haven't I? That challenge.
Shit,
What?
yeah, I was supposed to talk about this. Ruben, do you know the
fucking
context of
suggestion.
this?
No.
So we've started a
I'm gonna do a wee
little
while you-
challenge.
A mini competition.
a mini competition where me, Jim, and James all chose the title and thumbnail for the next 3 after we decided, and whoever got the most views and likes would win.
What do you win though? Just sort of.
But if you get dislikes, then you lose like loads of points.
Okay.
So mine was something like we find the Krabby Patty secret formula with a picture of an octopus. Jim's was Iron Man added to Fortnite. So as you can imagine, Jim's one is nearly winning, and I've got a week on him, and he's nearly up to me already. And James's is, I can't remember, I wrote it down.
It's
like I came up with James's, so
Yeah,
barely
it's
even
like-
counts.
All right.
But
I've got a
so
title.
fast
I've
turned into
thought of a
anime
couple
as well.
potential ones here, right?
Okay, what's your one then?
You know, what you do is, what do the kids like the most at the moment?
Fortnite.
Fortnite and COD still. So what do? You just put them in the same title, you know, like Fortnite cross X Call of Duty, and then you put like the thumbnail of like Ali A, like, and then you just put like some COD shit and some Fortnite shit. You toast it a little. What is it? They call deep fry it a little bit.
Well, you have to decide.
Yeah, you can.
Well, right now.
Yeah, You have to do it under pressure. That's what we all did. That's why mine was so
I'm thinking it's going to be, you know, like Fortnite X COD question mark or Fortnite X COD crossover question mark. Yeah, Fortnite X COD crossover.
So we got 2 Fortnite ones overall.
Well, it's because it's what the kids love the most. And then
they're just unimaginative, aren't they?
Fortnite X COD.
I'm in it to fucking. I'm a true capitalist. Fortnite X COD, Fortnite space X.
Jim's gonna win though.
Cross with COD, you know. Crossover. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. And then the thumbnail will be, you know, like some Fortnite bullshit, the number one. Maybe like Captain America for no reason.
My one was better.
And then, because I've taken 2 things that kids love.
I took 2 things.
What was your one?
My one was Iron Man in Fortnite, question mark. And a picture of Iron Man holding a Fortnite gun.
Did you see the thumbnail though?
No.
Yeah, it was good.
It looked professional. Like.
Yeah.
No, but
it's because that Iron Man thing is that's an asset people had made before. They'd made that as a joke because when the newest update came out of the superhero thing, people were thinking
fucking
with the
80
Thanos
dislikes, Jim.
The Avengers would be added as skins, and then they weren't.
Jim, it's got 80 dislikes. That's so high comparatively. No, so you're gonna lose just because of that.
No, but that's nothing.
No, but how many more views are there?
It's nearly equal to my one. Videos. But I think they all have to be left for like a month for it to be fair.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, you know what mine is, and the thumbnail will just be very similar to the one for Jim's, except no Iron Man, and there's like a Call of Duty man doing something with a Fortnite man doing something.
Or Fortnite emotes added to Call of Duty?
Nah.
You see, the trick is Thanos is already in Fortnite, or was.
Mm-hmm. Well, everyone thought that the Avengers were going to be added anyway.
So then you sneak in.
But I can't do that again. Otherwise, I would have said that. But you've already done it, so I got to do Fortnite X COD. See, Jim and I are smart.
Yeah, we take Fortnite.
Yeah, you take Fortnite, what the kids love, and you just add
anything. Yeah.
Fortnite, but with tits. And I'm like, I can see up her skirt. Question mark. She gave me a strip show, or like one of the names of the skins. I don't know what they're fucking called. You can take off the bunny's onesie.
That's yours, Ruben. Don't do that.
Yeah, because YouTube wouldn't like it though. That's why I didn't go too far, because I was like, YouTube won't.
Yeah, if your episode gets demonetized, you lose loads of points. Yeah.
Well, how many is the? Do you start with a certain amount of points and lose points?
You gain points for views and likes.
So you start at 0 and then you gain more. Okay. What is it? 1 point per view and 1 point per like or something?
I can't remember.
It's -5 for dislike.
It's like +5 for a like, 1 for a view, and -5 for a dislike.
Jim, for your thumbnail, I literally just stole an Ali thumbnail.
Did you?
Because he'd already made that video.
Yeah.
He'd already done it.
I'm destined to be just up there.
No, I told you guys that I was walking like down the shops and I saw a kid wearing an Ali t-shirt.
Was it just his logo?
No.
Right, guys, my dad just died. Ali music plays or whatever. That's the fucking meme at the moment. I don't even know what his opening music is. It's just like dubstep, isn't it?
Oh, fucking Ali. Oh.
I remember him from back in the day on COD. I always thought his channel was like shit though. I never liked it as a kid.
It's always been shit.
Like you know, when it came to watching COD content, even as like a 13-year-old, I'd just be like, I'd rather watch like Hutch or Sea Nanas or something.
We were OG in those days. We were fucking Hutch and Sea Nanas.
And that was what I would watch, not fucking Ali.
But
Grizz, that was the other one. Fucking Grizz.
Of course, because the thumbnail was such clickbait, somehow Jim got us into the algorithm. So we got all these commenters from people who aren't JAR fans coming in. It really reminded me of the COD unboxings.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to find some examples now.
Just really mean comments about like how you're all ugly and shit.
No, it's just all talking about. Yeah, here's one. What a group of fags! Haha, nice fail.
Imagine commenting that and thinking that they're the ones that failed, not you for commenting it, but them.
You clicked on fucking Iron Man in Fortnite question mark.
And there was this guy who like got really annoyed and left four comments. One saying, "I'm so sick of you guys always making fake Fortnite videos for the fans to fall for." Lame. This video is the worst one of them fake Fortnite videos. If it was real, it wouldn't be long. Smash that dislike button. Get these fakers off the site for good. And he commented one more time saying, fuck this vid.
That'll be the video that gets jar deleted. That'll be the fucking video.
But anyway, is there any topic we won't talk about?
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Someone replied to it saying, I'm struggling to think of a topic worse than what they've discussed before, to be honest.
Snot, diarrhea.
We've talked about more or less everything.
We don't tend to talk
we don't
about
wade into socio.
No, we have done politics episodes though. It's the thing. Nah. We have.
Nah.
The Harambe episode?
We don't wade into it too often, right?
But yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because we know it turns people off.
The biggest political power in this group is him. Because you're the one who always makes the gun references.
Oh yeah, true.
Wow.
Oh.
I just say the N-word a lot.
I can't think of any subject we wouldn't talk about, so...
The N-word?
We could discuss it, but we're not going to right now.
I don't think we have boundaries.
And should I say it?
Even serious ones.
Can if you want.
Oh, for God's sake, James. This will be what fucking gets us deleted now. You saying that.
This will be what gets James fucking fired.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
That's why I think it's so stupid that you fucking told them.
Alex is going to have to edit that out.
No, he can say it. He's got an exception for that one time.
We've all said it on this show before.
Have you?
But the most appropriate is me saying.
I don't think there should be boundaries on who can say it and who can't.
It's just the one who's gonna, the general populace are gonna accept me saying it more likely than any of you. Any of you fucking whiteys.
I just mean...
Sorry, everyone.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What?
I do see what you're saying. Like, how do you feel about the... What's your opinion on Kendrick Lamar? You got all upset, didn't you?
Oh, God, yeah.
That one's hard, because it's like, well, he did say not to, and then she, carried on, which is a bit like... But then it is in the song, and you're singing the song, but... I don't know. The thing is, I thought about it, and I reached the conclusion of, I don't fucking care.
Wow.
And that was it.
Can someone bring me up to speed on this?
So Kendrick brought a white girl on stage to...
is that why someone tweeted about people making comments about that?
Yeah.
And she was saying the word in his song.
Yeah.
So what's the problem if it's in his song that she's singing?
Because he asked her to not say it.
Yeah, he gave her a chance, and he was like, there's one word you can't say, or whatever, and then she did it. Again.
He should have been polite.
I was told that first she said it.
Yeah.
In the song, and then he stopped it, and then said,
don't say that.
Don't say it.
And then she said it again.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's kind of on her then, to be honest.
He was like, there's one word you can't say, or something, and then you did it again, or something, and it was just like... Well,
she did it again,
and then I saw people saying, "Well, they shouldn't put it in their songs if they don't want people to say it." And it's like, is it really up to you, random stranger on the internet, to tell every rapper ever what they can or cannot do?
I think they can write whatever the hell they want in their songs. But if rap is going to be so popular and you're saying that word so much, it's gonna
just turn. It's gonna
trickle into normal people's vocabularies.
Yeah,
just everyday people.
Normal people.
If you take into the
non-blacks, the normal people.
Yeah, the normal ones.
Okay.
If you take into the context of Kendrick's a very politically charged kind of person, isn't he? So to him, that word has a lot of weight and meaning. So in that context, maybe if he was a different style of rapper that just used it all the time for whatever reason.
Well, I mean, it depends on his song as well, though, because I don't know which song it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was Mad City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I can't think now, but yeah.
Is there videos of it or anything?
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen it.
Well, watch it.
I forgot about it. It just was relevant right now. So.
Yeah, and I stopped caring immediately after I heard about it.
Yeah, it's old news now, but I was just curious.
Yeah, I just think telling people that you're not allowed to say this word gives them the power to say it and to offend you. You know?
The thing was, it was, the history of it is, black people took the word back.
Yeah, I know.
Into their thing. Fuck it, this is ours now, whatever. But then... So then when they're like, look, guys, this is ours now, could other people not say it? And the people keep saying it, and... I just find it so exhausting to even try and think about.
I think you're a shitty person if you're gonna like derogatorily say that to a black dude.
Yeah, you're just an asshole.
Then you're an asshole.
Yeah,
and you should go to prison and rot for life.
And be raped.
And then there's also when people use it as an insult against like black people or whatever. If it's like a white dude and a white dude saying, you fucking nigger, or whatever to each other. And I'm also a bit like, well, that's
it kind of implies
well.
that like you're saying they're bad because they're that word and that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Auntie Cholos Asian Queen says, now that you guys have started uploading other videos in the Posdact again, is there any chance we'll get an OST episode 3? It's been more than a year.
No.
There's another question from Mr. Orange 364 who says, I'm really glad you guys are bringing back the Jar Blabs and reviews. Will you be bringing back Jar Plays? If you are, could Jim and Ruben do plays on Dark Souls 3?
No.
Okay, well, OST, I made an executive decision. Yeah, fuck it. I feel confident enough to do it again.
I can't remember.
What?
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be up for an episode.
And
any
James,
of you guys are welcome.
none of the questions regarded. It was about me and Jim playing Dark Souls 3.
Continue then. I was going to bring up another suggestion. So continue, please.
Yes, we could do.
James, what's your suggestion?
What happened to the live streaming?
The live stream?
We were planning years ago.
Because if you said the N-word on a live stream, then you couldn't edit it out.
Yeah. That's the thing, James. You're a liability.
I'm not a liability.
If you say that on Twitch, you're just banned straight away. And that's that.
I suppose, but
I slipped on it, and everyone was like, "Don't say that!" And I was like, "What? Fuck!
Do
what?"
we really want the pressure of live streaming it?
No, we can.
Of live streaming what? That's the cast. We were gonna live stream the cast.
What are you on about?
Oh right.
No,
I
like
don't know what
live
you're
streaming
talking about
separately.
Oh
Just
right.
what
I
James
see.
is talking about.
What I'm saying is, why isn't there Jar Game Night? Why isn't there Jar Game Night? Why isn't there videos being uploaded
Because
of
we
us all
struggle to do
playing
this
games?
alone.
We just have to go on
It's
Xbox.
all right. It's all right. I'm back now. It's all right, everyone. I'll just, I'll do it. It's okay.
We all play a game.
Well, actually, I'm only back for a bit, so it won't be until it won't be until I'm back from my, away
Stag
bit.
do.
I'm not on a stag do. I'm not even getting married.
The Orvalarian says, "What's the origin of the Sandy picture? Do you actually have the original cell, or did you just take it from Google Images?" Nobody say. I want it to be a mystery.
Okay.
I don't even know, Alex.
Well, there you go.
What Sandy picture are they even talking about?
From that classic episode where she's like huge and they're being cowboys. I put it in the car sometimes.
I'm Dirty Dan.
Texas is dumb. I just remember that.
The Beanie Lord says, "How do you juicy mamas feel about the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer, if you've seen it?"
I thought we saw it when we went to see Solo, didn't we?
Yeah.
I did as well.
It's a pretty good trailer, I thought.
Yeah.
I liked the remix of all the Queen songs.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I kind of wasn't sure how I felt about it. I also had this horrible feeling that it was just going to be like a feel-good film more than anything else, and I was like, oh no, I don't like it when they just make a feel-good film for all the family kind of thing. I had that.
The thing is, I don't know much about the story behind Queen.
No,
so if there's an interesting story to tell,
the story behind Freddie Mercury is interesting, but I don't know if it's going to be about him. It looks like it was just about the song. I don't know. I'm a big fan of Mr. Robot, so Rami Malek being the main guy.
He does a good English accent.
Interesting to me.
Yeah, he does. I did think that.
The best thing. Hello. Continue.
Hello.
Argyle the Coon
Welcome
says, "Question for James. If you had to either kill a pregnant woman every day or literally shit bricks, which one would you choose?"
Shit bricks. It's a really stupid question.
Like I would start we're talking. I'd get creative with killing people, not shit bricks is the thing. Because
they have to be pregnant people.
Imagine shitting a whole brick though. Imagine the excruciating,
every day,
the agony of it.
I'd rather that than kill an unborn baby. Come on, fuck you guys.
Whoa. She could be only pregnant for like a day.
It's still a fucking baby, Ruben. They're still alive.
No, they aren't.
You don't take that.
They're not
Ruben.
alive. It doesn't count. Are you pro-life?
Well, no, it's just if you're killing a fucking mother of a baby or shitting bricks.
It's not a baby yet. It's
well,
just like
it will eventually become one, and you're slaughtering them for no reason besides to not
abort a baby at any point of the pregnancy? Then
no. It's still fucking. It's still not shit bricks. It's just like, just kill people.
Would you kill born babies to not shit bricks?
Oh, come on, man. Look, it's such an abstract concept, but I know, like, at the point of it, I'm like, I'm holding the gun. I'm like, I just couldn't do it. I probably just wouldn't be able to kill something like that.
Well, I mean, if I was going to shit bricks for my entire life, I would kill myself.
Yeah, I just can't take my own life, to be honest.
Like, because no babies are going to be shitting bricks, so the overall happiness in the world increases.
Yeah, I suppose we may as well all become cucks.
Okay, out of the four of us, if there was a rule where whoever was cursed with the curse had to kill someone like every day, otherwise like the whole world explodes, who would be the most reliable out of the four of us
the most reliable murderer?
The most reliable murderer.
Who would have the most days without the world exploding?
I'm just gonna go ahead and claim it right now. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm taking it. And whatever you say, I'm gonna ignore.
If you were put in that like situation and you had to, you'd be so like focused on saving the world that you would just go insane.
This
and you
is
just
like
enjoy killing people.
Schizophrenic fucking nightmare.
Like, are we also talking like, are there repercussions for your actions? Like prison times, you've got to get away.
You're still in like the real world.
Well then, how could you kill them?
You can't.
You could do it for like what, 12 days at most, and then you just be like, you just go to prison, and if that.
There'd be like
I mean, none of us can drive, so it's not like we could just go around the country.
Did you just say none of us can drive? I can drive. So I can drive to Scotland.
James would probably last the longest because we just have to kill everyone.
James could cause like a huge pile up on the motorway and just kill like a year's worth of people. And just be like, there we go. World safe for a year. That's it.
So James then.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Because I can drive, I can murder someone in Scotland, come down, and then.
Well, yeah, if you have to murder one person a day, James could hop around the country, killing one person in all these different places.
Well, you guys would have to have buses. You'd have to take buses over, and it'd be easily
to like Swindon, and then kill people in Swindon, and that's basically where we'd like end.
But you'd be in like the area where they're going to search for you, and you get found. Not if you're fucking driving up to like. But you can also like
definitely.
Go
this just sounds like you're planning a terrorist attack, so we should stop now.
This is the one. This is the one.
This is where the fucking police.
And it's going to be called Fortnite X Card crossover.
No, this is James's one.
It's James's one.
Yeah, yours is the one after. Actually, but yours can't be the one after because it's going to be.
Yeah, we'll have to wait.
We'll have to go on after that.
Yeah. Well, that's not fair though, because I'll just think of it on the episode. I'll think of it on episode 121. Will I be back?
1, 2.
If it's
you've gone for 3 weeks.
119. I might be because I come back on Wednesday. So if we recorded, say, on the Thursday or the Friday, or whatever, then I could be back for that episode, which would be like 120, I think.
On the subject of causing a terrorist attack, I actually had a thought about this the other day when I was like going into my fridge, and it's something I've always thought about for years. Because it's just like
fridge is killing us all. Yeah, I thought
no,
the same.
not that. I'm talking like if someone wanted to kill a lot of people, why don't they like work in one of these food production factories and like have a formula or something that they put into the food which doesn't change how it is. So when loads of people die, they die instantly.
Very difficult to do.
It would be, but I'm
you'd have to be very smart, and you'd have to get hold of all these things. The government would be like, why is Bob from Surrey buying all of this shit?
No, I'm talking you work in their like factories, their actual factories.
But how would you get the formula or whatever?
Rajneeshpuram, they went around spreading like salmonella all over like salad bars and shit. All these open food places. Yeah. Basically just to like terrorize this town. So it has happened. But nobody died, I don't think.
It's crazy because that can happen.
Diarrhea.
Do you know what? Sometimes just like I have a problem. Like if someone I don't know gives me a drink or food, I worry that it's going to be poisoned. So I'm really like nervous about eating it.
I had a weird thought like that today about like someone putting like something in my drink to like poison me and kill me or something.
True paranoia.
Yeah.
It's like you wouldn't know. You'd just be dead.
I've never had that, but I've had a fear of like just opening a door and there's just some madman there who's gonna like stab me or something.
Oh, no, I get that as well.
Do you know what I'm really scared of?
What?
You know in horror movies when they look in a mirror and there's a ghost behind them and they turn around and it's gone? That.
No.
That is terrifying.
No, whenever I clean my teeth, I always clean it to the side so I can see the top. And I always check.
Do you ever have that thing where, like, if you're about to go upstairs and you just turned all the lights off, and like you look into a dark corner, and you're like, and then you start going upstairs, and then you're like,
Yeah.
just to get upstairs.
You get back into your room and you're like,
I haven't had that trouble where I've pretty much been in just like a single, like just a room on my own, and there's loads of people around in the corridor all the time. Everyone was there. Haven't thought about that for a while. Sometimes when I'm going to sleep, though, when I'm at home, and it's like, is there something? Did I just see footsteps under the door? I got my 9mm loaded. I don't have one of those.
No, I
by the way.
fucking like. Sometimes it's just like when I'm trying to fall into sleep, I'll look at like a shirt in my room and be like, fuck, like panic.
Yeah.
It's like,
no,
shit.
you know, after Flossie died, I'd look at like because my room isn't tidy at all. There'd be like a coat on the floor, and I'd see it and I'd be like, Flossie? And then I'd remember that she was dead, and I'd be like, wait, what the fuck is going on here?
What actually is it then?
Yeah, but it's just a still coat.
It's like when you're like half asleep, you see things like clothes, and you think it's like an actual thing, and it's like, oh fuck.
We've got probably enough time for one more. I'm going to choose this one from Magpie Lark. Is it better to be well below average intelligence and very happy, or well above average intelligence and an emotional train wreck?
Well, I've got both, so...
Nice.
So you got the worst bits of both. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't the question, though.
I feel like whatever I am at the moment is better, so I'm going to go ahead and say very intelligent, but not hugely happy about things.
Which is better, Jim?
Because ignorance is bliss, though, is the only thing. But
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what does it mean by which is better?
Yeah,
because
that's the
we
point.
need
Is it
intelligent,
better for
sad
you
people.
personally, or better for...
Well,
I feel like it's better for people around me and me personally if I'm sort of smarter than, like, or just not stupid.
They imply it's bad to be an emotional train wreck, implying that if you have low intelligence and you're naturally social and
Well, no.
I'd just rather be clever.
No, let's take a hard look at this. If you look at all the chavs in council houses, you'll never see them out with a smile on their face.
True.
They're always unhappy.
They're always arguing. They're always looking real pissed off.
Yeah. That it's always the scummy places where you get those videos of like fat women fighting each other.
Because like the skinny boyfriend cheated on them with the other one or whatever. Funny you should say that. Was going to McDonald's the other day in Staines upon Thames, shithole, shitter than Swindon possibly. Right, just fucking awful. Okay,
That bad?
Yeah, really, really bad. Walking to McDonald's, and we see this fat woman and her like boyfriend type, and she's like having a go at him. They're like arguing, and and she walks off, and he's like, yeah, he goes after her, whatever. They were going to McDonald's, I guess, because then we're at McDonald's and we see them, and he's trying to get their order or whatever, and she kind of walks away, and he's going, babe, like that to get her attention. That's just like, Jesus Christ.
Babe, don't go.
But they're not happy though. None of them are happy.
No.
Yeah. So actually, there we go. Solved it. James, the stupid and emotional train wreck one, solved it.
I think if you're above average intelligence, you're more likely to add something to society. So
Might
I
make
would
us a bit
choose that
happier
one.
based on that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it depends what you mean, because we need our bin men. And do you know any bin men that are excelling in terms of IQ,
Cognitive ability.
like we need all of them.
we need a spectrum.
Yeah, we do.
We need like the smart people to further us and the dumb people to like keep us open.
To bolster us a little bit. Furthering and bolstering.
2 steps forward, 1 back.
Well, I mean, you can't have rich people without poor people.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the fucking
No, Jim,
retards.
actually, you can, because
If
I was
everybody's
just going to make
super,
a politics sort of joke about like Jeremy
Nobody-
Corbyn, Bernie
yeah.
Sanders, any of them, whatever. It doesn't, I don't
They
fucking
can
care.
fuck off and socialism can die.
On that note, we're pretty much done here. Any last words?
Nah, have a nice week. Yeah.
Come back next time for.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen because you were doing one bit of the song and you were doing a different bit. And
I was hoping the rest of you would come in, but
can't
like,
do it.
well, I didn't want to come in because I knew there was
you should
going to
have
be
come in on my bit because I started and I was louder than fucking faggot boy over there.
Thank you for watching this episode of the JARCAST. Thank you.
Just end it on that. Fuck it.
Get